was gone for the last.
This would need to try it.
Makes me want to get close to this.
Is this metal?
It just takes me a minute to get everything set up, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. We have like 3 devices here. Is this Lavender Town? If anybody is joining us live, please let us know what the songs are. Best guesses. Right now, Lavender Town from Pokemon Red and Blue is the #1 vote.
It might be. Alright, Facebook's giving me a little bugger here, so let me
that's
just try
all right.
one more time.
Chris, if you could hear any song in 8-bit, what would it be?
Oh, I already heard it recently. Where's My Mind by the Pixies.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Now I want to go and listen to that. Ooh, picked up.
Looks like Facebook may not work for us today. One more time.
Sorry, Facebook.
Is that Contra?
#1 vote for this song is Contra. Cast your votes now.
We're just giving everybody a few minutes to join the live stream while we get our stream set up, so bear with us. Enjoy the music in the meantime.
And this lovely view of this table. It's mahogany.
Well, we may just have to go without Facebook for today, guys.
Ooh.
Hi, Asker.
Hi, Asker. Which one?
Our Asker.
Our Asker. I have to ask.
Well, we do
Ask
have
her
two
about
Askers,
Asker.
but Asker from Plotmaker.
From Plotmaker. Hi, Asker. You excited for today's matchup? I hope so.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this party started. We can get this going on Facebook, we will, but otherwise we are just now going live on YouTube and on Kickstarter, and we'll continue to try and get live on Facebook here shortly. So we're about to get started. We'll go ahead and introduce our fighters. Today we are in our final round of the tournament. Renee has made it all the way to the end. Kagami has made it all the way to the end. Guys, introduce your fighters, please.
Alright. Renee is a Dutch kickboxing champion and street artist. Renee embodies style as well as power. Her lightning fast jabs keep opponents at bay and set up spectacular combo streaks guaranteed to thrill the crowd.
All the way from Funbashi, we have the bonsai gardener, Kagami Yoshida, here to crush Renee's
It
face.
seems so much more aggressive than she is.
Oh, she's secretly aggressive.
I was a much
look at
more
that.
serene Kagami.
This
I'm a
is
bonsai gardener. All I know is rage.
Yeah, no, it's bonsai, not bonsai. You're the bonsai gardener.
Ooh.
Alright, guys. So, I want to talk a little bit about, for everybody who's new, we've got new backers on, we might have new people tuning in. Can you give a quick overview of how the game plays and your character's special abilities, please?
All right.
Go ahead.
So every game opens with, let's go ahead and show them a quick opening, Chris. Players are going to choose one of the
This
cards
isn't
from
the-
their hand.
This is not the real start, correct?
Correct.
Not
This
the real
is just a
start.
quick thing.
Practice start.
So players will have 5 cards in their hand at the beginning. These are starter cards, marked with a little s at the beginning. They're going to choose one of these, play them face down, and then on a count of 3, or just when they say go, they flip them over and see who has won the round. This is a rock, paper, scissors like mechanic, in that red, or strikes, beat yellow, which are evades, which beat blue, which are blocks, which beat attacks, or reds. In this case, we have 2 yellows. Usually means nothing happens as both people dance around the arena. But in this case, we do have a yellow star, or a priority star, which means that now Kagami is open to combo. How do you combo? That's an excellent question, viewers. We have 3 little icons down here on the side. It's not always going to be 3. But in this case, these are my options to combo. So I can, if I have the cards in hand, play one of these 3. In this case, I will grab a blue triangle. Now what I'm looking for on these cards is first my opening damage on the first card, which is on the far left. And any additional cards, my damage would be on the right. In this case, I'm doing 0 and 0 because that is Kagami's hidden secret. I don't need to actually hit you in the face to win the game. I have this token over here, which if I rotate it 4 times allows me to automatically win. Or a lot of my cards have an X, which reflects the damage back of my opponent. In this case, I'm actually trying to pull off a signature combo called Puppet Master. And I actually can't do that combo, so I don't know why I threw that out. It's more for show purposes. But anyway, I could keep comboing if I wanted, because as you see here, we have a red triangle, and here's another red triangle. And then I could follow it up with a blue square, and look at that. I have played 4 cards. Of course, in this case, 0 damage, so it was kind of useless. But I just wanted to show you how a quick combo works there.
Well, you would have won yours.
Yeah, but I didn't need to go out
for. So with Renee, if she pulls off one of her signature combos, she gets to flip the adrenaline token. And after that, if she wins a combat and gets to activate a combo, if you empty an entire hand of 5 cards, you may immediately draw a new hand of 5 cards and continue the combo, then flip the token back. So once she activates that, she can really cut loose, possibly for a 10-card combo.
And I've seen it happen. Like, she can deal 20 damage in 1 hit pretty easily.
Yeah, so.
Oof.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started now. Combo Fighters played in 3 rounds for a head-to-head match to determine the winner. And so we will play up to 3 depending on how the fighters do. And the final thing we will do today is we will show off our newest fighter that just unlocked, Ruby Fox, which we'll show here in a little bit. And she will fight whoever wins the tournament, just so that we can see how she stacks up against the best. All right, and all right, so Renee versus Kagami. Fight!
Oh, it's a lot of pressure.
Superman punch.
Oh! You get the opening move.
Yeah, so.
What do you got for me? Ooh, right off the bat, 6 damage.
No.
Oh, 8, 10 damage. He went all out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Renee is a vicious striker. Now, he didn't get to flip over that token because he did not pull off his signature combo. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do? There we are. I deflected, and I have X, so I'm going to deal that damage right back to you. But wait, there's more. Sticky hands into a follow. Boo! So that is 2 X's back at you for a total. That's the highest one.
Oh, yeah, so 6.
Yes, highest damage. Yes, so 6 damage right to your face.
There's 2, 3, 4, 6.
So for those who haven't seen before, any cards that you play do go to your discard pile, and I love this as the tension mechanic because it means even if you are winning the bouts, your deck is still thinning. This is the martial artists getting a little bit tired as they're fighting. But it also leads to like very close games. Really no runaway leaders. And flip. Ah!
You went for the signature combo.
I did.
So.
Oh, yeah, and that would have reset back to 1.
I will. I don't think I can do 2. Yeah, I can get you pretty good.
Nope. What do you got for me? So, right now we're at 4.
Stop there.
All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And that resets. So.
Yeah, that resets. I forgot to turn it the first time. I'll get rid of that. I do have the option of discarding cards from my hand before I draw back up. At the end of each round, we draw up to 5. Gotcha there. Rotate. Woo! Can I? I cannot. So it'll only rotate 1. Alright, so there's the 0. Did that deal any damage?
Nope.
I'll leave it at that then. Just 1. So on my second rotation. Draw up. Ha-ha! Kagami again! Sneaky with my sticky hands.
Still no damage though.
Alright, and I am fine with that. There's still going to be no follow-ups, but now I've rotated twice, and I will discard a card from hand.
I'm going to burn 2 cards.
Kagami moving all around the map. Swishing and swaying. Renee's not really sure what to do.
And
Still
yes!
try another jab.
One more rotate, and you have to be a damage on this one. Can I follow it up with something nasty? 0 into that. That's not going to do anything. No, I will leave it at there. So that is 2 damage to you, sir. 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can rotate it one more time, Kagami wins. And I'm going to discard 1 card. So I'm drawing 2. This is it for all the marbles. Did you just do what I think you did?
I did.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
You were in my head, so I had to get you out.
So I did not win the round, so my thing resets back to 0. Alright, and I'll discard another
That's
one.
a real thing, by the way.
Yes, it is. And you've used it before, I believe, in our second matchup?
Yeah.
Alright. What do we got here? Yes! First rotate again.
Yeah.
Alright. And you did 0 damage, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm playing a little bit cautious here because whenever he hits hard. Or she hits in this case. So I don't want to discard too much stuff. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to get rid of anything from hand. Yes! Second rotation again.
That's 4 to me.
Oh, well, it's a 0 this time since it's my opener. But if I can play anything with an X, and it... Yeah, let's do it. Oh, getting rid of too many cards. Into that, into that. So that is 4 damage.
Alrighty then.
I shouldn't have done that. That was an equal trade-off.
Let's see. 2, 4.
So did you win?
No,
What?
he's on.
No.
He's 2 away.
So if I can pull off his signature combo. Oh, your priority wins it.
Yes, it does.
So I reset to 0. What do you got for me, Chris?
Puppet master.
No, I can't go nuts on her, but I can.
I can put a quick jab to my face when I try to sticky hand away. We both got green energy. Oh no, yours more yellow.
What a strange set of attacks here.
I tried.
So that's
Jab, jab.
3.
He just goes pop, pop.
Pop, pop,
I'll just hit you for the 3.
pop, pop. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, draw 2 more. Back up. Whew, scary stuff. What do you think of that, folks? I don't know which camera.
Either or, and or both.
Scary stuff. That's not where I want to be. Yep. Okay.
Alright, I still can't signature combo you, but it's a little bit better spot here.
Ooh. 0 to 2, so we're at 3, 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of 2 cards from hand. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, starting to look a little thin, especially when I draw up. So this is a very scary place to be. My deck only has a couple cards in hand, so that means if Chris can do enough damage to empty out these and my hand at once, it's KO. If he just hits me for a little bit of damage and doesn't empty out both of them, I'll get to reshuffle and become staggering.
You'll become staggering?
I
Or
will,
you'll become
yeah.
staggered?
I will
You
become
are
staggered. I am
staggered.
staggering. I do not speak very good English.
It's okay. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
All right, there's that.
Hit me for 1.
Hit you for 1. Into that, to that, because I kind of want to get my whole deck back. So and I'm hitting it for the highest one.
Oh,
So that's 4. Yeah, 4. We'll leave it at that. So I drop 2 more. I tried to draw a 5th. There's none, so I'm going to shuffle my deck, and I entered a staggered state. If crits hits me even once, I'm out of the game.
Fortunately, I can combo off any color.
Yes.
Good jabby jab.
Any color, man. All right. So it looks like the first round goes to Renee.
Wow.
Ooh.
Did not see that coming.
All right. So to reset in between each round, you just need to pull out the 5 starter cards, which are again marked with an S. This means that setup time for this game is pretty non-existent. It's what, 30 seconds if that.
It's pretty quick.
And if you put up your game in the box with all the cards on top, you're just ready to go. All right.
Alright, you ready?
Yes! Same opening as last time, son.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that and just rotate once. Wrong place. Alright. Oh, don't want to get rid of it. No, we're good. We're good. He's going to try twice. Maybe he will. I don't know. Aha! Got you again.
Yeah.
Rotate. And hold on, you actually have damage this time for me.
Not
so
much.
Do I want to do anything? Yeah, I'll play conservative. We'll get rid of that. Draw 1. Yes! Rotate again. What's the damage on that one? Oh, this is one of your meaner cards. Oh, do I have anything to follow it up now? Yes, red triangle is nothing, but allows me to use a follow. So that is 2 X's. So you are hit for 6 damage.
2.
Kagami is making a comeback.
6. Alright, so this is it, right?
If I can get one more rotation. Stop that nonsense. I love you, Chris. Yes!
That's it.
1-1, baby!
That's how it goes.
Was that 3 rounds? Or 4
It
rounds?
was about 5.
Oh, okay.
It was quick.
No, wait. 1, 2, 3.
I broke out the first time.
Oh, you did? Okay. Whew, that's what you want in finale, though. 1-1. Lock in your bets now, folks. Good girl, Kagami.
She's dangerous.
She is. I think that was an excellent match. We had one game like really drawn out. You were still doing good.
It's the
You
only
were
way I
taking
can play
part.
against her.
Yeah. But we had another one short, so it shows this game can really jump back and forth.
Yeah, it's grappler versus striker. She gets it on the ground, you're in big trouble, so you gotta be cautious.
Kind of reminds me of Baco that way. The wrestling guy.
similar.
Yeah, really like him. Come on, all
Yeah.
3 games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. we know you can full out combo. There it is. 10 damage again, I'm not mistaken. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not how I want to open my games. Whew. Let's see, you've drawn 5. Don't know how to. Of course, it was a jab.
Of course.
Could have beat the other one.
That's how you lead.
3, 4.
So I will. What's the play here? Hit you for 3 total.
3. Anything I want to get rid of in hand? No, my hand's still. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. And I'll draw back up. And flip. Red again.
Yeah, we'll get a signature combo.
Uh-oh.
10.
10, and you get to flip the
It's
card.
a lightning roundhouse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Get ready
6,
for
7,
rush hour.
8, 9, 10.
Superman punch. Superman punch. Superman punch. Asker says it in the comments too.
And got you there. Unfortunately, that's not going to open up anything, but you do have a little bit of damage hanging out on it.
So
So
3.
let's do that. 6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'll rotate it by 1. What do you got for me?
I'm going to try and bring the pain.
It's got 2, 5.
Lightning roundhouse works just fine.
Uh-oh, here we go.
8. And so this is Renee's special. Whenever
Everybody,
she
it's
plays all
time for rush
5.
hour. Let's see what happens. This is maybe my favorite power ability next to Ruby's. Oh my goodness!
All of them.
10. What do you got here? 2, 5, 8,
Renee
10,
comes in and she
12,
just keeps
14,
going, you guys. She
16.
just totally took down Kagami
Woo.
with 16 hit.
So
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
what this does to her
4,
health.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Combo.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, and you're going to stagger on the refill.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ouch.
Whew.
Ooh, that hurt.
Not where Kagami wants to be. Ah. All right, we got this, Kagami.
I mean, she still could easily win.
Yes, and that's what I'm hoping for. There's 1. Me as well. Do you have any damage on that?
Couple.
Let's see. Nothing I can actually hit you with, though. Nope. You can do that into that. Yep. So that's only
2 damage.
2 damage.
Stays alive another round.
Throw 2 away from me.
I rotate once. I'm not as worried about my cards now that I'm in a staggering state.
Renee / Tartan is very good at reading AJ's mind, so we'll see what happens here. How long can Kagami stay?
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Renee wins.
Good job. Good job. Good game.
Well done, you guys. So now we're going to have a little fun. And we're going to have Renee fight Ruby Fox.
Let's see.
So you guys can get a look at her. And Ruby, I gotta say, I did this matchup solo last night between Ruby and Renee is tough for Ruby. She's they're completely different styles of fighters. So why don't you give everybody a heads up about Ruby Fox?
All right, so Ruby Fox has more yellow than anyone else in the game. I mean, it makes up a large chunk of her deck, and it fits because she's on roller skates. Anyway.
Yellow cards are movement for those of you who didn't catch that earlier.
Yes, which pretty much yellow beats blue. Also, we can see that she has some priority stars in her deck. So, I mean, that kind of gives her advantage over 2 colors because that'll beat any yellows that are played and any blues that are played. However, I am versus Renee, who is a very red-heavy champion. So this is going to be a tricky matchup. Now, one of Ruby Fox's signature combos is called Warm-Up, which is how I'm going to use, or how I activate my token. Whenever I play the Warm-Up signature combo, I get to flip this token at the end of the round. If I flip it over, we see that I get to enter a Dance Fever kind of mode, where I can actually combo it and improve some of my damage on cards. Let's hope we see it. All right, you're ready, Chris.
Yep.
Even in games, not against Kagami, you're going to pull that.
Let's just say I've gone down the rabbit hole on what I think you're going to do.
All right. Nobody move. We know it.
Yeah, you know. It's 10.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Seems appropriate for this matchup.
I'll discard 1
for Ruby.
Yeah.
She's just getting warmed up. She just arrived. The song's been stuck in my head because I've been playing as Ruby the last several days.
There it is. And I will go ahead and pull off my combo. So, warm up. I gotta flip over my token.
And then on your next turn, you'll get to start using your special ability, which allows you to, at the end of a round where you have won the conflict, then you can choose to discard 1 card at a time from the top of your deck. For every yellow discarded this way, you get bonus damage points. The second that you discard something that is not yellow, you lose all damage for the round, which is devastating. So you have to be sure, but she's got like 30 yellow, so chances are high you get at least 1, maybe 2. I'm too nervous to go over 2 myself. Jab, jab, pop, pop.
I'll just do you for 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am the dancing queen.
You are the dancing queen.
Thanks, Chris. Booyah! Evade! He's coming at me and let's do this little roller trick right underneath you. Alright, let's see. After playing card. Let's see, do I want to do that? Can I combo into anything mean?
You get just time to
Let's see, yeah, let's just go ahead and deal damage this way. So there's that. And that one's not going to help me out. Alright, so there's that damage. Let's go ahead and use the power. First one, it's a yellow.
So that's 5 extra damage.
I need to catch up. Let's do a second one. Yes!
Oh, that's 10!
Gusto?
Oh, I mean, I feel like people here want to see a good show. So let's go ahead and give it to them.
Oh!
Nice.
No damage. She busted it.
Whammies.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
The nerves are getting to Ruby on her first match for the live stream.
Well, I mean, she does have to fight the champ. So no damage at all?
None whatsoever.
Alright.
She slipped. Skates came out from under her.
And oh,
Ouch. Renee comes back.
got me on the closed distance.
Hit you with a knee.
2 damage. All right. 1, 2. Oh, didn't want to lose on my few reds. All right. There it is. All right. All right. I'm not going to play anything else because I'm going to go on ahead. We're going to gamble.
Go for it. That's
First
the
one.
play.
First one. There's 1. 2.
Oh!
There's 10. Come on, come on, come on, Ruby. Come on again! Again, Ruby!
Dude, I would
Trying to
have
get that to the
Oh.
block and you just
I would have
keep
taken
falling.
5 damage off 2
No,
cards.
it's not good. Next time, stop it too.
No,
Stop it too.
Ruby gambles.
Sprained ankle.
Yes.
Disaster.
Haha. All right, let's try it again.
So this is an interesting one because both yellow, but priority is taken here because she has the star.
1. I always seem to get 2. I have people. Any comments? Asker, what do you think? Third card, real quick.
Asger, what do we?
Third
Stop!
card?
He said stop!
Stop.
He
We're
said
gonna stop there.
stop.
Okay, I'll trust them.
So how much?
10.
10?
10 damage. Just so everybody knows what the third one would have been.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need to know.
I do.
You need to
I would
know.
have known.
You know now.
Yeah.
But guess what?
That goes away.
How much more damage do you want to take right now? Stop trying to show off on your first match.
I need
Ruby.
to. Look at the distance. Or look how far I need to go. All right. All right. Let's do it off the top again. Oh! Right off the bat. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, okay.
6.
6. Ooh. Let's see. I'll get rid of one of these from hand. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and I'm gonna draw 2. Scary place to be in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, so in this case, we both have the same initiative, because you don't have any initiative bonuses.
No.
So we're each going to deal our opening damage to each other.
4 is what I hit you for.
And I hit you for 3. So that's 1, 2,
I did 3.
3, 4. Alright, and I am now staggered. So. Whew. Ah.
You know what's coming.
I know what's coming. You always open with a jab on these. Okay. That's it for Ruby.
Alright, Ruby's out, but she held on pretty good for her first match. Got a little bit over ambitious.
She's
But
real good for those who like to gamble. I mean, 20 damage is nothing to laugh at.
I mean, even just taking 5.
From one card.
5 for 2 cards is not.
yeah, so if you
Not
have,
bad.
I mean, like, so for me, my thought process around Ruby's strategy, and Asger might have some thoughts about it that he might share in the comments, but for me, when I was playing solo with her, and actually I played her last night in a 2-player against Kagami Yoshida, and that was tough because they're both heavy yellow. You want to show them side by side while I say that? So, and then I played solo Ruby against both Francisco and Renee. Won against Francisco, lost against Renee. And what's interesting is you have to think about, especially when you're playing a high red value person, is that they're going to be expecting you to play blue. So, which is hard because, but you have to be careful because of that. But you have so many yellows. So it's just that, again, that Jedi mind trick thing. But I found that I was just taking the risk with the yellow more than not with her, and hoping that I got at least something off, so that then when I went to get whatever damage I could from an initial combo, then it was worthwhile to get, after my warm-up was activated, to get whatever came next. So really heavily relying on the power token with her, and you know, the chance that yellow will be high. So now everybody knows what my strategy is with Ruby. But
and it's
but
such a fun ability.
it's complete.
I mean,
Pharaoh is also very high red, but it was different. It was definitely a different vibe between him and Renee as an opponent against Ruby. So interesting stuff. What'd you think of her?
I liked her, but I also like to gamble. I mean, it really gets your heart pumping. It didn't pay off, definitely. I mean, how many cards were you down there at the end? Do you think a 20 damage would have...
It might have staggered me. I was somewhere around mid-20s, I think.
So IJzer says that the math is for you on the first flip, but against you on the second and third draw. So the second and third draw is more for the desperate or the button mashers, me, which is why I tend to go at least 2. AJ's definitely desperate, hence the 3.
I'm not desperate.
Yeah, you were a little desperate
I'm
there.
ambitious.
Ambitious.
Wow.
You were showing off for your first match, that's right.
Oh.
So, well, that's Combo Fighter. We've played through all the fighters so far. The only fighter we haven't shown is the fighter that our backers are building right now as we speak. I'm going to put the link up for everybody, so if you want to have some say on what's happening with our
Has the art been
name.
finalized?
The what?
Has the art... we had 2 different
Yes,
concepts.
so the art has been chosen, so now it's time to choose the name of the new fighter. And I'm going to put that thread up on here. IJzer likes that you went for it, AJ.
Thanks, Hasker.
So we'll say choose the name for the fighter, for the new fighter. This is the backer voted on fighter that you guys are seeing the link for in the comments and on the screen. Super cool looking. Snore did a great job with the artwork. You guys decided on which one we would get. You guys decided on the style. Now it's time to decide on the name. And IJzer's working through the mechanics so that we can show you guys this awesome fighter by the end of the campaign. And we're really excited to do that. So don't forget to hit us up in the comments on Kickstarter, on BGG in the forums, on our social media channels, at Plotmaker Games, at Colossal Games, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We want to hear from you and answer your questions. So hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Let's finish strong. We're about to hit the final 48 and unlock the rest of the arenas. I can feel it. So see you guys next time. Thanks so much.
Bye, everyone.